It's the morning briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 18th of January. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather very mild today. Temperatures not too far from record levels. And then tonight, a band of strong storms coming in after midnight. The good news, the chance of severe weather relatively low, but not zero. And we'll have more rain to deal with over the weekend. So let's kind of see how things play out. We'll start with the upper air look across the country this morning. Got a big trough in the western states that'll be lifting out today, and that will provide the dynamic support for the heavier storms tonight. Here's the radar west of the state this morning. Rain and storms in progress over parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas. And that will gradually move in here late tonight. Much of the day today should be fairly dry. Starting off the day mostly in the 50s over North Alabama, 60s for the southern counties of the state. We're expecting highs between 70 and 75 degrees today. Birmingham's record high is 76 on this date, set way back in 1929. Don't think we break that, but temperatures will be almost 20 degrees above average today. Now, this morning, the big problem, it's the fog. We have a dense fog advisory for all 67 Alabama counties. Very restricted visibility in spots. The fog will gradually dissipate by mid-morning. North and west of Alabama, winter storm warnings in the cold air sector of the storm from near Denver up into western Wisconsin, where they'll see quite a bit of snow later today and tonight. And in terms of the severe weather threat in the warm sector, we have a slight risk, which is level 2 out of 5, for places like Memphis, Little Rock, Monroe, and Shreveport, Louisiana. The areas there in yellow. The marginal risk extends into Alabama. That's level 1 out of 5, the lowest threat level. And that green there, you see, it's west of a line from near Fort Payne to Calera to Thomasville. And keep in mind, this outlook runs through 6 a.m. tomorrow. And as the storms come in late tonight, they'll hit the northwest corner of the state about 10 or 11 o'clock. They could produce some gusty winds, but again, the overall threat is fairly low. And we'll talk about that as we go through modeling. And then after 6 a.m. tomorrow, the SPC guys have taken out the marginal risk for areas south and east of Birmingham. There's just really little dynamic support, no instability, so no severe storms expected tomorrow. In fact, in Alabama, the sky becomes sunny. Should be a nice day for most of the state. And then on day 3, which is Friday, there could be some thunder on the Texas Gulf Coast, but no severe weather is expected. This is the precipitation for the next 7 days, the wettest weather in the country down here in the deep south. For Alabama, the amounts generally between 1 and 2 inches between now and Wednesday morning of next week. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 06E run, valid today at 4. And you can see the trough lifting out back in the western states. Underneath that, a surface low will be over Kansas. And north and west of the surface low, snow is likely. South and east of the surface low, strong, maybe severe storms over parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, and eastern Texas. So let's take a look at the Alabama situation. This is midnight tonight, and you can see a band of storms pushing into the northwest corner of the state. And the limiting factor, it's this. I mean, this is the HRRR, the high-resolution rapid refresh model, valid tonight at midnight, and this is instability, buoyancy. And there is none. No surface-based instability. Any instability will be elevated, meaning there's just very little chance of any severe storms with that. Now, shear, absolutely. It's going to be a very highly sheared atmosphere. That's the storm relative felicity. But again, when you've got no instability, it's going to be really hard to get severe storms going. And accordingly, the STP, the significant tornado parameter, is 0 tonight. So, as always, listen, we'll watch these. What I'll say here, when it comes to thunderstorms, expect the unexpected, but the odds of a severe weather problem look awfully low at this point. And that band of storms will come through during the pre-dawn hours, weakening but producing gusty winds. And then tomorrow for most of the state, a nice day. This is 4 o'clock, a little band of showers coming through southeast Alabama, but for the rest of the state, should be a sunny day and still fairly mild with highs mostly in the 60s. This is Friday, a sunny day, a cooler day. The high will be in the 50s for North Alabama, 60s for the southern counties of the state. And then for the weekend, more rain. This is Saturday at 4 o'clock. The rain initially on Saturday over the southern half of the state. If you are in North Alabama, a decent chunk of the day Saturday will be dry, but rain is likely statewide Saturday night and Sunday. This is Sunday at 4 o'clock. Now, there's no instability, no chance of any severe weather, and probably not much thunder, just good old-fashioned rain. So rain should be fairly widespread Saturday night and Sunday. Highs for the weekend should be in the 50s. And then Monday, we're back in a dry air mass with seasonal temperatures. Highs again will be in the 50s. And then the next wave comes in, the old wave train. This is Tuesday, and the GFS depicting a chance of showers on Tuesday. And again, we'll be up around 60. There's no real instability involved here. Don't think this will be a severe weather problem. And then Wednesday of next week, this is a week from today, the 25th, the trough coming through. And that precipitation is out of here. So again, evidence the next chance of rain after the weekend will be Tuesday and Tuesday night. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, the 27th. Broad troughing over the east, and that looks fairly quiet, kind of chilly. 540 thickness line down to Birmingham. This is the rain for Birmingham coming off the GFS ensemble. You're looking for that green line. The mean is about 4 inches between now and the 2nd of February. Temperatures very mild today, tomorrow, and Thursday with highs upper 60s and low 70s. But then we go back to average values with highs in the 50s for the weekend and much of next week, which is what you expect this time of the year. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance in the house, this is for the 25th through the 31st of January. The western two-thirds of the country with below average temperatures. Looks pretty cold out west. Around here, temperatures pretty close to average for the end of January. It's foggy. Boy, look at that thing in the shadow up in the fog there. That looks like Bigfoot or something. That was taken in St. Clair County last night. But again, the visibility is very restricted across the state this morning. These photographs taken last night. Just be careful. The fog should dissipate by mid-morning. But before that really dense fog set in, pretty nice sunset. You can see that ground fog developing there. But had a few high cirrus clouds around, just absolutely gorgeous. That's a drone shot taken from Logan Martin Lake late yesterday. So that's it for the morning briefing. Thanks for watching. Today I will be speaking in Sylacauga, Alabama, at Veritas Classical Christian School. Tomorrow going down to Sawyerville in Hale County. Goodness, they've had so many tornadoes over the years. And then Friday, Chelsea High School and Briarwood Christian School. And again, no book signing for the next couple of weeks. Our next one will be February 4th in Huntsville at the Rocket City Weather Fest. Of course, more about that as we get closer. Hey, we have notes on the blog. That's AlabamaWX.com. And of course, if you can, we invite you to join us this evening on ABC 33.